Welcome to The Explainer. We're about to dive into a really powerful guide. It's all about one of the most important missions any of us will ever have, raising a family. We're talking about parental education from the International Institute of Islamic Thought.
All right, just take a second to really let that sink in. This single idea, it's the engine driving this entire book. It's reframing parenting, right? It's not just a duty, it's the biggest, most important investment we could ever make in our future.
So, here's what we're going to do. We'll get to know the incredible minds behind the book, break down its roadmap for families, dig into one of its core kind of game-changing ideas, and then we'll give a shout out to the whole village it took to bring this thing to life. Okay, first up, a book this big, it's not the work of just one person. It's really the combined wisdom and incredible experience of three key scholars. So you've got Dr. Hisham Altalib. He's a true pioneer. His leadership and training work have shaped so many people and organizations. And we just ask God to grant him continued health and wellness.
Working alongside him was the late Dr. AbdulHamid AbuSulayman. I mean, what a pivotal figure. His writings, things like Crisis of the Muslim Mind, they didn't just contribute to the conversation, they fundamentally challenged and reshaped it. We pray that God envelops him in his vast mercy and welcomes him into paradise.
And rounding out this trio is Dr. Omar Altalib. His background is in sociology, and that academic eye, it brings this really crucial analytical perspective to all the practical advice in the book. May God protect and keep him well.
So, you bring these three incredible minds together. What are they trying to achieve? Let's get into the book's core mission and see how it's laid out like a real, practical roadmap that any parent can follow.
And these goals, yeah, they're big, but they're also super grounded and practical. This isn't just a book of high-minded ideas. It's about giving parents actual real-world tools to build a family that doesn't just survive, but thrives, and to raise kids who are going to go out and make the world a better place.
Okay, and I love how the book is structured because it makes it so approachable. It's not this big, scary academic book. It's really a journey broken down into three simple, logical steps. Think of it like this. First, you lay the foundation. Then you get your toolbox. And finally, you learn how to actually use those tools to build something amazing. Character. All right, let's dig into one of the core ideas of the book. And honestly, it's a big one. It's this powerful call to stop just repeating what's always been done. The authors make this really clear, sharp distinction. On one side, you have what they call blind imitation. Just doing things the way your parents did without ever really thinking about it. But on the other side, there's intelligent parenting, and that's totally different. It's intentional, it's proactive, it's about having a plan and real goals for your family. And this right here, this is the heart of it. The book makes it so clear that before you worry about any specific technique or parenting hack, the journey has to start with this one essential step. You have to stop and ask, what does a win look like for our family? What are we actually trying to build here? And that end goal, wow, it's so much deeper than just raising kids who follow the rules. It's about cultivating whole, well-rounded human beings. We're talking about people with real integrity, a deep sense of purpose, and the kind of character that allows them to go out and be a force for good in the world. Now, a project this massive doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's never just the authors. So let's take a moment to really appreciate the incredible village, the whole community that came together to make this book a reality. And when I say village, I mean it. This was a massive global collaboration. The whole project was under the general supervision of Professor Dr. Salah Abdel Sami Abdelrazak. Seriously, if you flipped the acknowledgements, it's like a who's who of amazing scholars, editors, and experts. Every single one played a crucial part. You had senior leaders at the Institute, people like these, who were providing that essential guidance and support. They were the ones making sure that, through the whole long process, the project never lost sight of its core mission. And to make sure all this great advice was backed by solid research, they brought in top experts in education and psychology. These folks offered those critical academic insights that give the book so much weight. And then, of course, you have the unsung heroes, the dedicated team of editors, translators, and designers. People like Sabr Al-Kialani, who worked so hard to get every detail right. They're the ones who polished it and brought it to us, the readers. It was truly a labor of love. A gift from a whole global community. So, all of this brings us right back to where we started. After seeing this massive effort, the book leaves us with one final, really powerful question to think about. And it hints that the answer, it's not on the stock market, it's not on the next big tech startup.
No. The most important, most lasting investment we can ever make is right inside our own homes.